Way to not take the points, Mark.
All right,
Always take the points.
let's get an NFL blow through this.
Yeah, yeah. Shout tomorrow. Hello, pal.
There is there's a lot of even games. Your Commanders aren't going to have Jalen. I saw.
Yeah, and Terry.
Yeah, Atlanta's favored over them, which is still Atlanta. Atlanta got beat so bad last week. How do you
One game does not a season make.
I know, but to be the favorite the next week after taking a shellacking like that.
It is weird.
That's what I'm not saying the season. I mean, like, how do you come off just getting drummed and then you're like, now you're the favorite? And like Washington smashed Las Vegas last week, and yet
With Mariota.
That's what I mean. So I don't.
He was. Do you see the elation? He was so happy to be playing football again.
Yeah, because he shouldn't be.
He won a Heisman, bro.
Yeah, but he's done nothing. He came out and crapped the bed over and over and over.
And so he got his last opportunity as far as he knows.
Yeah.
It's the last time he's going to grab a football and start a football game. Because he's like 35 years old, or he's not that old, but he's pretty old.
He's
years,
getting up there.
He's a grandpa.
No, yeah.
And he's all gray. He's got all gray hair.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, and then, Jaden Bean, he's never going to start in Washington short of an injury. And he's so old that he's just going to grab a clipboard.
Do the old Mark Brunell.
He's going to do that. You're going to take the kid that got drafted in anything any given Sunday. You take the young kid, and you don't put Grandpa in there, even though Grandpa won a Heisman, even though Grandpa had a prolific career collegiately in the collegiate ranks. He was the man.
Yeah.
He was the man. And he went to Oregon. Talking about hanging.
Oh, yeah, I
points on
remember those
people.
games.
Oof, fun to watch him. That guy would go. He was a surgeon. He was like weeping giving the interview. And he's like, this is, he got emotional.
He gets to start for a few more games.
Take what you can get, man, and enjoy it. Kevin Costner, the baseball game.
Yeah.
He's pitching his last game, and
Bull Durham? No, it's
nope. The other baseball game. He's pitching for the Tigers.
I know what you're talking about.
And
I can't remember the name of the damn movie.
As a professional, and he goes out there, and the movie really, it's a slow burn. It's really well done, and he goes out inning after inning, and he continues through the game, and he hasn't been doing really well. So he's the Clayton Kershaw. He knows it's his last start, and he goes out there and he's talking to himself, and he's just enjoying the experience. Every pitch, every stitch on the ball, he's rubbing his finger over, and I can see Mariota going out there, and it's like, you know what? I got another game in me. Let me enjoy this. Let me smell the grass.
I mean, if he lights it up these weeks that he gets an opportunity, then maybe he stays as a backup in the league. I don't think he's going to get like a starting gig, but
somebody gets hurt somewhere. You don't think that New Orleans, if they're gonna punt on the season, Rattler's about to lose. If he loses this game this weekend and they're 17-point underdogs, he gets on a list of quarterbacks who started and
down
lost
to 14 and
their
a half,
first
please.
10. Imagine losing your first 10 games as a professional.
Yeah, it's not good.
The list sucks.
And even if that's not all on you, that's got to screw your psyche up.
Right?
It's got to.
The list, there's nobody good on the list. There's nobody good on the list.
Stafford had to lose a bunch of his first.
It wasn't 10. Oof. He's not on the list. So,
yeah, not good.
Mariota can still run around.
So
he was on that team at one point, wasn't he? I don't know that he was.
You taking Washington then?
He's bounced around. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with you. I can't. Atlanta looks bad. Penix looks bad. They don't look good.
No Terry. Luke McCaffrey, Ed's boy, turned into his dad last weekend and had himself a game because he catches balls from Mariota, who he catches balls from in practice because he's fourth and fifth string. So you build
got that chemistry,
and then Luke gets big last week. Scored his first touchdown. They go grab him the ball.
30-0 to the Panthers, one of the not good teams, being polite. And to be a favorite the next week is just, I can't get over that. I know it's Vegas, and they normally get a lot of that stuff pretty close, but
Who are you?
I'm going to go Washington. Pittsburgh,
How
Minnesota.
about
The early morning game.
early morning game.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Miss Murdock was like, "Guess what? I'm not doing in the morning." I was like, "Well, you can think of a couple things, but making breakfast,
Yeah.
watching football,
Those are good days, though, because then
making
you
me
get
feel good about
get
how
like
you grab a microphone so effortlessly."
Oh, Jesus.
Just Lord,
Get the quad, right? 4 games, 9:30 all the way to Sunday night.
yeah.
And then there's a double again on Monday.
Yeah.
It's a good weekend.
Yeah. Gonna be awesome. And then I don't see her for 2 days, and it's the best 2 days because it's all football.
I think Pittsburgh wins by a substantial margin. I don't want to pick Pittsburgh almost because Aaron Rodgers came out and said, "Man, I wish you would have got here early so we could be drinking
he did.
Guinness." It's like,
He wanted the extra days so he can go walk around the countryside.
he said, "Quote, drink the Guinness from the tap."
That's right. It tastes different in Ireland, so I hear. I
Wink,
don't
wink.
drink beer, but I like.
But I would
Guinness.
have. Right, yeah.
That is what he said. I'm not just saying that to say that. That was his quote. You were right. I'm not saying that just to say that. I drink Guinness.
But even though, okay.
Is Guinness going to kick him? The next commercial, is there a commercial that comes out with Aaron Rodgers with Guinness? With him saying that? Can you see it in an angle where
he's
Guinness
setting it
goes
up.
at approach?
He's setting it up. I might actually walk that back and take Minnesota because they're like a different team without J.J. McPuke on himself. And I'm not a Wentz fan. You know that we've talked. I do not like him. I do not think he's a good quarterback, but he's clearly better.
Minnesota?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna take Minnesota.
I'm with you. Last week, we see how inclusive I am with the we. It's all about we because it's a team, Miss Murdock. It's we. It's we. It's never I
His nickname
or
is
me.
DEI.
We, all the way home. We. You also speak French. Minnesota's defense last week. I got on the mic and said Minnesota's defense is going to win that game.
But their offense went at like 48.
And their
points.
offense hung a number out there. The defense did pitch.
Oh, yeah.
They played. So it happens again this week, and they're going to make Aaron uncomfortable. He's a statue back there, and he can't move around. The rush defense, they don't give up much on the ground. I think it's going to be a tough day.
I mean,
for
I
Aaron.
wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh won, but I think Minnesota wins. Like if
I'm with you.
every once in a while, Aaron Rodgers looks like he did 10 years ago. So, you never know when you can turn it on.
Microphone time, Miss Murdock. You're going to pick for MMFB today. He is a Steelers fan, so
You just need to say Pittsburgh, yeah.
say Pittsburgh. You're speaking for Mark. So make a Mark impression. Do a Mark impression. Say something that he would say, like, "Oh, I like a bunch of dudes," or something. Like say something.
Whoa, whoa, wow.
There you go. And so you say, "Whoa, whoa, wow, Pittsburgh."
Pittsburgh.
There you go.
All right, we got to ask her about the Atlanta-Washington game.
What about Atlanta, Washington? You got to speak for Mark. You have to say something Mark-like, and then your pick. This is what being on the show's about.
I think Mark would say Atlanta.
Oh.
With anything like a holy wow or
Holy wow, Atlanta.
okay. All right. So
Easiest game of the week. I don't think there's much to talk about here. Buffalo should absolutely just do illegal things to New Orleans. Especially after they slept on Miami last week. I have a feeling they did not have a good week in practice.
if that's 14.5, I buy the entire point, get it to 13.5.
Okay. I could see this one being a 20-plus point.
The concern there should be for your Schmeckles that you're up 21 points. It's 41-20 in the fourth quarter. Okay?
That's a lot of points for New
right,
Orleans to
31.
be scoring.
It's 31-10.
Buffalo's done 41 against the Ravens, 30 against the Jets, and 31 against the Dolphins.
31 against the Dolphins. So they score 31 tomorrow.
They score 30, period, so far this season.
So when they do that tomorrow, and it's 31-10, in the fourth quarter, and you are up 3 touchdowns. And Josh comes out of the game, and here comes Mitch.
Doop, da-doop, da-doop, da-doop,
All the
da-doop.
starters are out of the game because they're not going to be in the game up by 3 scores.
I actually disagree with you. I think they're going to make a statement after the entire world was like Buffalo's going to hang 60 on the Dolphins, and they escaped out of that game. I have a feeling they are going to throttle New Orleans.
And they're going to do that in the fourth quarter with the backups, or they're going to do that all on
I
their
think
own?
it's going to be unreachable. I think, New Orleans can
Okay.
get to 10 or 13, but at that point, it's going to be 45.
Can you see an opportunity for the first half? What do you think the scores of the first half?
28-7.
Okay. There's
Maybe
your,
28-3.
There's your Schmeckles bet. That's going to be one of your bets for the weekend,
Okay.
for sure.
First half?
I think that, let's go look and see what that is. You have to find your opportunities. We talk about it over and over and over again. Find the opportunity. You talk about a game, you break the game down, and then you make your play based on that.
48 is the over. Under
Okay,
on that.
48's the over. What's the first half?
Ah.
That's what I'm looking for as
Pull that
well
up.
as you.
Game specials. First half.
First half.
I don't see the scores. I just see who's winning and by what.
Oh, no, we're getting there.
First half winners. I don't
Buffalo
know. I'm
is-
not good on the app like Mark is, who can tell you everything instantly.
Yeah, I wonder why. The first half, Buffalo. Are you comfortable saying that Buffalo is a 7-point favorite?
Yes. Yes. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then yes,
Um,
yes, and then yes again.
The total points in the first half. What do you think the total score is going to be at halftime? You said 28 to
Some
real number. This is a real
I
question.
know. I'm look. I would say combined maybe because I could see only being 20, like at least 24 points for the first half total.
23 and a half, Mr. Magic Ball.
God damn it.
23 and a half is minus 145. So you bet $145 to win 100. That's a good bet. 23 and a half. You think Buffalo's going to go out there and lay that on their own in the first half?
Yeah, I
You-
could see them scoring at least 24, if not 28.
So collectively, between the two of them, a scoop and a score, a
Field goal.
field goal, something?
I think maybe
Maybe.
it could get shut out. I don't know. This New Orleans team is bad. Thank God they're as bad as they are. Take some of the heat off my Dolphins.
If you really want to chase the dragon, Wobo Mark style, Buffalo first quarter to win by 3.5. In the first quarter is minus 125.
I think that's the most confident out of all of it.
Well,
I think
then
yeah.
there's your earmark. But that's 7-3. That's when the other team scores. When the
But it's
away team
7-7
comes
and I blow
in
my
and it hits Kincaid's shoulder pad and someone grabs the ball and they run in and now it's 7-0 New Orleans, quarter number 1, and you go me, because you now have to cover 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
For the first quarter. You go oopies, but you can't handicap turnovers.
No.
And it does feel
They
like
happen.
it's Buffalo in
Buffalo
every
hasn't.
spot.
Buffalo's got a turnover in every game for an NFL record. I think I don't even remember what the number is.
That's a sexy game, right?
That looks
that
like
first quarter,
it's a
I don't
money
play with the
making.
first quarter, first half
No,
stuff.
but that game.
But when the opportunity comes,
See, I would
around,
say. So I think we all take Buffalo. The next game should be the same on paper, but after what Cleveland did to Green Bay, and now they're feeling themselves talking about how they're the best defense in the league and they're the best D-line in the league. And Dan Campbell came out and said, "We haven't faced a defense like this."
which game is
Detroit, Cleveland.
okay?
On paper, because they're also favored by like 11. But
The big number.
the over-under?
Yeah,
45?
Cleveland's defense is not.
They're not bad,
It's not bad.
but they have nothing on offense.
They got Quinston Judkins, who's getting.
I don't know if they have enough
role.
to take. I think Green Bay got lucky
Hannon.
in the first week getting Detroit in the first week. New coaches getting the scheme set because Detroit has more weapons than Green Bay.
You can see now, I won't speak for you, so I'll ask. We spoke about how you got to hold on for a second before you just start rushing to this team's the king of the castle. This team is the peasant. Week 1, it sure looked like Green Bay gave Detroit the business
Through 2 weeks.
through the 2 weeks.
They looked. Indianapolis, everyone was like, haha, what a crappy team that destroyed Miami. Now there's
always
they're
there's
flattening people.
one on each side, at least one on each side, that if you bet against them, you'd be 0-3 because you don't know. What do you know in week 1? Nothing. Week 2, you barely know anything. Now after the dust is settled, the snow globe is settled, now you can see in it. And we can see that Green Bay's defense, they had a bad game last week. They went in, they're like,
their defense looked okay, but their offense was not.
This is Cleveland. We're just going to go ahead and get in and out of here. And Cleveland stood up.
Well, they were talking about Dallas already. Before the Cleveland, that's like the recipe to know you're going to lose.
Look ahead.
If you're can't wait to sack Dak.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
and
I
that's
agree.
a real thing. You're going to fall flat one week. You don't get up for the game, and the other team does, and that happened. Cleveland shouldn't have won that game for more than one reason.
Yeah, for a bunch of reasons, but yeah.
They did. Scoreboard.
Win's a win.
Win's a win. You block it, you run it, and you celebrate.
That being said, I'm still going to take Detroit. Bye.
You have a redo.
Should I pick against Cleveland again? Really test the NFL gods? I might do that.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
I think I'm going to do that.
You're taking Detroit
I think I'll
as
take
your
Detroit,
eliminator.
yeah.
Faux Mark. When you hear a game that you like for your eliminator pick, they have to win the game outright. When you hear the team that you like, you have to make yourself heard. Please and thank you. It may not have happened yet.
Okay.
But
for Mark, just say a random team. That's fine.
The Lions.
I think we're all taking Detroit, right? No way Cleveland does that again, especially after.
I already took Buffalo. Because I'm going to keep with my humility.
You're not going to choose again.
I'm just going to continue with my first streak because I did not
right.
lose.
Yeah.
Shut up. No participation trophies for me.
Wow.
I didn't want to do it again. You're the one making us do it again. You can brag.
So
I beat you twice.
3 times, 4 times. Get up. Get up.
Killing him.
You're killing him.
I think we're all in Detroit, right?
Killing him. Yeah, we're all in Detroit.
Because the worst, even though Cleveland won that game, the worst thing they could do before going into Detroit was win that game. Because now Detroit isn't going to overlook Cleveland. And now they're going to come out and smash them. And it's in Detroit. That place is insane now to play.
Detroit, they're finding their stroke.
God, I love Dan Campbell.
The
My adopted
defense,
NFC team.
It's
man.
hard. The real Mark, not the faux Mark, but the genuine article is like there's no good teams. Nobody has good defense. Baltimore and Buffalo is always a high-scoring game. Detroit, Baltimore is always a high-scoring game. Yeah, man, those are prolific offenses. How you got Laporta, Williams,
Yeah. And Baltimore
Brown,
got lucky getting as many points
Montgomery,
as they did.
Gibbs. I mean, who do you cover?
They
Then your quarterback is out there throwing dimes.
deadly accurate.
So, of course, there's going to be 40 points on one side of the football.
Yeah.
It's going to get
No,
shut.
Detroit's the most complete. If they stay healthy, I don't think anything stops them.
That could be as the needle moves week to week.
Yeah, we pick every week. We pick new
Every week,
front runners.
We pick a new front runner.
It's Detroit all day right now.
Detroit's my front runner.
Yeah.
Right now in the NFC.
I don't know who could.
And I'm taking the Chargers as my AFC front runner right now.
If you want a explosive, high-rated Super Bowl, Detroit versus Buffalo. Those two teams will put up 150 points.
That'd be fun to watch. Because
That's what I'm saying. If you want that kind of Super Bowl, that's the one that you'd want to pull for.
And it is exciting. I like good defense. I love a defensive baseball game. If that sounds weird.
No.
Most people go to see the home runs,
Yeah.
crack.
But I love, watching someone throw 12 strikeouts and
psychology interests me. And to watch a guy that's pitching have to consider so many variables and he spins the ball counterclockwise, 7-2. He turns the ball, and it's behind his back, and it's in the small of his back, 7-2, 7-2 as he looks in. Then somebody gets on first base, and now the ball is on his kidney, and it's 9-3. And that means something. And that's where I'm kind of weird. 'Cause I see those. Real nice. You got something else to offer? Is that you get the hiccups? You have Tourette's? Baka, baka, baka. Osh cheeks. Osh cheeks. Cheeks. I'm sorry, because the mic is.
That's the only place he's weird.
Well, you're a sweet lady.
We'll go with that.
Man, I can see why.
New Orleans, Carolina. I hate New England. New England, Carolina, New Orleans. New England. I'm going to pick New England.
You know the dating app Plenty of Fish. She's on Plenty of Shade. That's the app she uses quite a bit. Plenty of Shade. She's not the sweetest girl. What is the next game?
Wow.
New England versus Carolina.
Carolina was super hot garbage, and then they're the ones that walked the dog in Atlanta. So, go figure.
Is that who they are now, though?
Yeah, I think they come back to reality
Yeah.
this week. And New England does not have a defense. Let's say that.
That's true.
They give up the.
Yeah, but they might be coming together with their defensive coordinator with the cancer thing, and you know how people get up for people.
Okay. So the guy gets sick, and the defense stops giving up 35 points a game, and they go down to 20 for a coach. Okay. That's
People.
I
There
agree.
are plenty of examples in the world of sports where people play way beyond their level for one game because.
Okay. I won't disagree with that. I will disagree with the timing of that.
It's against Carolina. You're right. That might not have an effect if you're playing, Detroit.
It's the worst team that they're going to play this year.
Right.
It should be.
So that's what I'm saying. Like a little combo there. I can't.
What do you think the score of the game is going to be? Win-win for the Gipper. So their defense is going to pitch a shutout.
No, I didn't say that. I don't want to go crazy. Probably 24-13.
So you like the under. And you like New England.
Yeah, I don't like New England. I don't know. Never get me on record saying
Okay.
that in any way, shape, or
You
form.
think
but
New England's
I
going to win the game?
think New England's going to win the game.
So you like you really like the Patriots. Yeah, I love the Patriots. Soundbite. Faux mark. Carolina or New England? The Panthers or the Pats?
Carolina.
Can you say it like
Carolina.
faux mark?
Whoa.
Okay.
Like Jack Daniels told me to like Carolina.
Yeah. Dance with us.
Jose
Dude,
Cuervo said.
Yeah,
There
Jose,
you
it
go.
is. It's Jose.
Now she's at the party. She's wearing a lampshade.
Oh, here's the. Wow. Since
Whoa.
they put Dart in, next game is the Giants Chargers.
Yep.
That line is down to 6.5. Like, is Dart gonna? Do they think he's gonna?
Yeah.
The Chargers defense is nasty though.
I hear that the sharp money is on the Giants. The whales are taking the betting public, seeing the Chargers and seeing the Giants are running to the window for the Chargers bet. That's the public Joe is taking the Chargers. And the house and the whales, the sharp money is on
So
New York.
You think New York's gonna win this game?
I have concern when 83% of the money is on one side and all the heavy, when 75% of the money is being bet by 10% of the betting population. It's concerning.
Yeah, I know, but
I think the Chargers win by multiple scores.
that's I'm gonna pick the Chargers because it's like, hey, it wasn't Russ. It wasn't just Russ. They've gone through. Dable's gone through how many quarterbacks and how many bad seasons? It's like you can't. Oh wow, we changed the quarterback. Now they're gonna be.
Chargers D's legit.
Yeah.
The kid's first start, where everybody was smoking off JJ, not me, but when everybody was smoking
Everybody
off
else.
JJ,
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
else. That's how I'm feeling about Jackson. He's in my division, so I hate that. Man, I'm a big Jackson Dart fan. And so watching him wear that Giants jersey makes me sad. I think he goes out tomorrow and rages. I could see where he might hang 3 touchdowns out there tomorrow. Might go crazy. Him and Neighbors are going to be best friends in the world.
Oh, I'm not. Again, that's another one of those. It's no one's ever seen him play in a pro game. He might come out and play like I'm here to win it all, but that doesn't. I don't. It's not sustainable.
I agree with you.
And it's man.
I like the over of this game because I do believe that he's going to throw 2 touchdowns. And I do believe that they're going to move that ball. And I see a scenario where New York has the ball in the fourth quarter, down 9, down 6, and they have a chance to win that game. When Sunday afternoon rolls around and it's the fourth quarter, they're down by 6 and they got the ball, it's an "I told you so" text coming. And you get to do things.
Oh, that's another game that would I be shocked? No, but I think the Chargers. By a lot.
Holy wow, Mark. Are you taking the Chargers or the Giants?
Chargers.
Okay. Why do you like the Chargers, faux Mark?
I don't have a reason.
Okay. Because they're cute colors?
I don't have a reason.
You don't need one. Don't let that start now. It's cool. It's cool. You're so delightful. I'm already getting help emails from our listeners telling me to get out,
run,
to seek help. There's a shelter.
That seems
Spark for men.
One of the games of the week right here. Bucks, Eagles.
Sexy. That'll be the game to watch.
Two of the I don't want to say fake, but 2 of the weakest 3-0 teams I think out of that are left. And again, it's not an insult. It's just
it is what it is.
What they've had to do to get to where they're at.
That's fair.
The Bucks don't have Baker. They're 0-3 right now.
Right.
Like
3 comeback wins in a row.
Yeah.
So far, they could be 1-2. They could be 0-3, and they're 3-0.
The Eagles haven't exactly lit the world on fire either.
They have not.
They struggled against the Cowboys, who do not look good.
They struggled last week. They blocked the kick to win the game themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is a battle of who's actually going to be. Man, I don't like either of these teams on a personal level, but it's in Tampa. I'm going to take the Bucks.
Philadelphia. Faux Mark. Philadelphia Eagles or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
I'll go with the Eagles.
Wow.
All right. I think the Eagles lost that game last week. The meltdown will begin, like how their locker room is. So they got lucky.
Yeah.
Ugh
is right.
Houston versus Tennessee. Now on paper, it should be Houston all day. Should be. This week, I don't know if you've read, there's a lot of stuff going on in that locker room.
A lot of stuff going on.
C.J. Stroud not happy. Coach.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be winning.
Coach isn't everyone hates each other in that locker room. Now, on paper, Houston is way better and should win this game going away. Is this one of those games where because they're so dysfunctional and they're in disarray that Cam gets his first win and Tennessee surprises? But then again, Tennessee looks they have got the worst coaching staff I think in the league this year. Did you see
they're hanging around games that they don't have a reason to be in. Calvin Ridley is not even being used. Cam has been a rookie. Pollard can't get off because they're down by 20 points.
They lost 8 to the Broncos by 14 to the Rams, and by 21. It's getting worse as the season's going.
Houston's defense is legit.
This should be a get-right game for Houston.
Just to dare you, I would kick around my eliminator pick with Houston.
You gonna do that?
I am not.
Okay.
But
just to say words that don't mean anything.
That's right.
I'm gonna take Houston.
The
Houston playing Tennessee and Miami playing the Jets have a lot of the same vibes. 2 0-3 teams that weren't supposed to be 0-3 playing teams that are.
It's 39.5 points.
That's low.
Big number. That's low.
That's low.
I don't believe in doofers. What I do believe in is Houston's on the road at home. I picked them to win that division. They all picked themselves to win that division. They did not see themselves.
Yeah, we have a
as
little
0-3.
hummus bet going. It's not
Yeah, we
looking
do.
good every week for you.
It is not. I need to get right. I need to get off the hummus snide, so I don't lose that. I don't mind continuing my win streak on the eliminator.
Eliminator, you're winning, but the
Hummus, I'm in trouble.
the division bet we got is
I'm
not.
I'm in trouble. I'm gonna be
Speaking
down.
of the
a
other
unit.
side of that division bet, might be the other game of the week.
I want to watch this game.
The Colts versus the Rams. Now, the Rams should have absolutely won that game last week. That's insane how that ended. And the Rams, man, I think the Rams are a better team than Philly.
There were 3 games that were field goals were getting blocked and swinging.
Yeah.
It
was
from
insane.
the feet to win.
Just field goal winning games in general last weekend. And we
Crazy.
started off Thursday night with the same
Crazy,
crap, which
man.
we didn't even talk about.
And it was exciting. It was exciting.
Every bit of my gut says the Rams will win this, but Jones hasn't made a mistake, and the Colts are playing nasty football right now.
They're believing in themselves.
Yeah.
That's there now. The first week, second week, third week, they believe this is our division, and why not us?
I don't
And
think
they're playing like it.
they are, but I don't think Jones is ever gonna, not this season, gonna relapse into what he was, because clearly he's got a supporting cast and a coach that believes in him, but he's gonna have a come back down to earth game. He hasn't turned the ball over. Like, do we really think that lasts? How much longer do we think that lasts?
Malik Neighbors in the press saying, it's not the quarterback. It's not the quarterback. It's never the quarterback. Not the quarterback. Because, just throw me the ball. Russ can't give me the ball. Russ can't give me the ball. It's not the quarterback. And he said that about Danny. He's like, not the quarterback. Not the quarterback.
Yeah, that's why I don't know how Dayball's still there. I don't.
Not the quarterback. Now Danny's in a healthy relationship. It's healthy. He gets told that he's loved.
He was in an
gets
abusive
dinner made
relationship.
for
Yeah,
him.
now he's.
He gets footies.
Yeah.
They laugh. Nothing's toxic.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing, Danny. Just saying that he's in a healthy relationship.
Mhm.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't want meals made for them every day and footies on request?
I wouldn't bet on this game
Wow.
to save my life, but I'm going to pick the Rams, even though I think it's a coin flip.
I'm going to take the Rams at home. Faux mark.
So me,
Colts, Rams.
Rams.
It's a 3-way Ram fest.
Nice.
The hapless Jacksonville Jaguars on the road against the practice squad
Traveling
49ers.
across country. I still think. I thought Brock might be back this week.
Brock's back, but
Everybody else
Jennings
is
is
still
hurt.
going. Yeah.
Pearsall's hurt.
I still think San Francisco's a better team up and down. I'm going to take San Francisco.
I'm taking Jacksonville.
I burned you was it last week, week before?
I
Yeah.
guess there's something about them.
Yeah.
They're 2-1. They should
Yeah,
be.
which is stupid.
Right?
They monkeyed. Something happened.
They haven't thrown the ball to Brian Thomas, to BTJ, the stud from last year. Top 10
Because he's
wide
scared
receiver.
to catch the ball.
Stud. They won't throw the ball. No one's.
Did you see how many times in the Cincy game he didn't want it? No, don't throw me the ball.
Dame Brown is the guy in Jacksonville. That's the guy? That's your guy?
Who? Yeah. I'm
Where do
going
you go to school? Don't you dare look at anything.
I-
you look at me like
no
we're
idea.
on a candle-lit dinner. Tell me where, for a hummus of your choice, I'll go get it right.
Don't.
Don't you look around.
I have nothing
Okay.
in front of me.
I'm looking at your at your glasses while
yeah,
you're
I
looking
got
at your
the
screen.
AI glasses. What? No, I have
What
no
college
idea.
did
Missouri?
Dame Brown go to school?
Missouri?
He caught balls from Trubisky,
Oh, okay.
North Carolina. He was fun to watch. Michael Carter, Dame Brown was a stud in North Carolina, and so was Mitch. And look what happened to them. Who did you like in that game, Fomark? Jacksonville Jaguars or the San Francisco 49ers?
We're going with San Fran.
Okay. Now I feel worried, but okay.
You picked the 49ers
I
as
did.
well, didn't you? And
Can-
the second marquee game of the afternoon.
Now here's an interesting one. They're both 1-2. They're both struggling, but one looks like a different struggle than the other, right? Baltimore is 2 plays away from being 2-1 instead of 1-2. I don't think they ever had a chance against Detroit. I know it was closer in the first half going into the third, but Detroit started pulling away in the fourth. But Baltimore should have beaten Buffalo.
When did Derrick Henry turn into
First season, Derrick Henry?
first season Derrick
Yeah,
Henry?
the fumbleitis is back.
Every game.
It's not good.
The worst time of the game. Every game.
Again, I think I was saying
Every
this,
game.
saying this on Wednesday. I really think, and you can say it's not, you can say you don't agree, but or it's part of the sport. I don't like the fact that now all defenders try to do instead of tackle, which is why tackling is the worst it's ever been in the NFL, is just punch the ball out. To me, that's not football. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to go punch the ball out, whether I miss a tackle, whether I.
It should be while they're trying to tackle. You know, like you
But
throw a punch
that
in there.
bad timing fumble was literally just defender running as fast as he can and punching. Like that.
Is that why they do it? Because it works?
But anybody, if another 300-pound guy is running full force at you, punching is going to knock the ball out. I don't know. It just, to me, it takes away from. I don't know.
Well, football's different now than it was 15 years ago anyway.
You're not wrong.
You're not allowed to hit anybody.
But you're allowed to swing full-fisted at people that carry
Certainly.
the ball.
Well,
Like,
that's
what?
okay.
I think Baltimore should win this game.
I'm with you. I think the fumbleitis gets cured.
They are
and
better on paper, but Kansas City does have the
likely
refs.
might be back. Mark Andrews finally got utilized last week. You could see his bulging erection that he was actually involved in the team's game plan as he's running down the field.
Martin looks so good though. He's back to you show him a little pressure. He and then and doesn't know what to do.
It looks like Xavier Worthy. He went to Texas before I ask you, and you don't know.
That one I knew.
Of course you did.
I'm not kidding.
He's back. So, but I think Baltimore.
Kansas City does have the refs.
And that's been taken from them. Their kryptonite is not their kryptonite, but their.
Remember the season after the
Sensu
Patriots got called out for all the shenanigans, and they did not have as good of a year, and it kind of
imagine that.
weird.
That's weird how that works.
That's what it feels like.
You take the stripes off the zebra, and it just becomes a horse.
Like, hey guys, you had 8 years of AFC Championship to Super Bowl games. We're done. No more.
It's so egregious in Kansas City's favor.
But
with
this is
those
in
calls.
Kansas City. That's why I'm going to take Baltimore.
Yeah.
But
That'll be a great game to watch. That'll be a fun game. Be in between that and Indy.
yeah, because is anybody watching the other 4 o'clock game, which is Chicago on CBS, which is Chicago, Las Vegas?
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ouch. Who are you going to take in that? Faux mark. Is it the Bears or is it the Raiders?
Raiders.
Oh, emphatically.
I don't think you could guess wrong in this one.
I-
You know what I mean?
Preach.
It's a 1-point spread. That's about right. Even though they're saying, if that was in Chicago would be favored. I don't know, man. Chicago looked okay last week for the
I'm
Bears.
going to take Chicago.
Are you?
I am. Maybe no DeAndre Swift. So fantasy-wise, be looking at Johnson or
I think Chicago's feeling it now. They got their win under their belt.
against the Raiders this week. Yes.
Raiders, they're struggling on O. Yeah, I'm going to go with you and take the Bears.
This week. Oh, how things change. in
Again,
1 week.
would I be shocked if Las Vegas won by 20? No, because the Bears are not great.
MMFB's wife, they play in a pick'em pool against the spread, and it is for an undisclosed amount of something. Hummus.
Cuervo.
That's right. And there's 160 people in the pool, give or take. Faux Mark, the real Mark, his wife is tied for first
Jesus.
or in a share first after 3 weeks. And it's a stack of hummus too. It's a lot of Cuervo. And last week it came down to the Detroit game. She has Detroit because she's from up there, and pick how you
Right.
make
Oh,
your
yeah.
choices.
I like lions over birds.
And so she loves the Lions, so it's Lions over everything. And she's a Prince fan, so it's Minnesota over everything every week,
Oh, what do they
Lake
when they play
Minnetonka.
each other? Was that how it?
right? So it makes her nosebleed. Last week, she had 54 points. The tiebreaker's the points. And she's getting 7.5 points or 6.5, whatever the number was. Comes to the fourth quarter, she has a real shot. They tie the game, then Detroit goes up. Ended up being 2 more scores.
Yeah, and just keeps.
because
Yeah.
Jared got huge with that huge pass with the 4th down when they kill shot. He
That gives me goosebumps. Why
Yeah.
the fact that
it was a
in-
poor man's Aaron Rodgers moment. He MGK'd that guy.
from coach to everyone. I love listening to the announcers like,
Total
"Well,
kill
this
shot.
is a mistake." That you like, was it Troy Aikman or whatever? Like, you shouldn't be doing this on 4. And then
They're making a foundation being for the end of the year. Like, we do this now. Kill shot. We're going out here. We're going to win this game.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 3.
well, when you're feeling good, you probably think you're going to win anyway. Hey, we missed this, whatever. The defense will come in and smoke them anyway. So
There won't be trepidation. I know that's a multi-syllable word to use on a Saturday morning after people are hungover, but they won't have any of that at the end of the year. That's unsubstantiated. They're going through it now.
I'm
Not
waiting for
for
Dan
Detroit.
Campbell just to cut the punter. Just we don't need you. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, go back to playing golf.
Yeah, we don't
Practice
need
your swing.
you. We'll never punt again.
The night game is
Now, before we jump into the 3 primetime games, I realized we didn't get into Thursday night at all.
this last Thursday.
Yeah, the barn burner.
Let's talk about that barn burner.
I just wanted to just touch on it because we didn't. Seahawks are looking okay. They're looking all right. I'm not saying they're world beaters, but Sam's looking like maybe he's definitely.
The Dallas Cowboys play the Packers tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
You know, and our listeners know, that I buy me some Dak Prescott.
Are we
For
skipping the
value.
Thursday night game I was just talking about?
It plays into the
Oh,
Thursday
okay.
night game.
All right.
This is a slow burn. Dak to score a ton of points every week because they're going to be down 2 scores every week. So Dak. CD's hurt. And I look at my money league and I say, do I want to take Dak this weekend against Green Bay's defense and no CD Lamb?
There's
Or-
a lot of stuff going on in this game.
Or do I want to take my backup, who is Sam Darnold?
And that's who you took?
I took Sam. I took it
Son
out of
of-
my mom's purse. I
son
put
of
him
a
on the
bitch.
table, and I took Sam. I played Sam. I thought he would score twice. I got the projected points, which I don't believe in. It was more. You got 16
It
and
was more.
It was 16 and change. He was expected to get about 13. But I had to make a real choice. Like, that was a hard choice for me to make because Dak chucks the football everywhere.
Yeah.
But Sam looked like he threw 2 the week before that. The offense looks okay. That defense, how good did that defense look?
Yeah. Now, Sam looks good. Everyone was like 1 season wonder. I think he's.
They took Jackson. They took Smith out of the game. The defense said, "You know what?" The Cardinals said, we lose tonight. It certainly will not be because you're throwing 15 targets to Jackson Jibba Smith. You're not going to do that. So good luck with the rest of your game plan." And that's what happened.
And they said,
Jackson
okay,
had
that's
nothing,
cool. We'll win.
nothing until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
0. I had him for 5.5 catches for the game. Talking about the games you lose, the bets you don't win. Man, I had this and I had that, and Trey McBride, I had his yardage, I had his overs of reception and the receptions. I had Jackson to have 5.5 catches. Nope. Halftime I had nothing. Third quarter I had nothing. I was like, well, I'm doomed. I need 6 catches in the fourth quarter. And then he started to throw to him. I was like, where's this been all?
Give you some false hope.
Yeah. But that was an interesting game. How scared Marvin Harrison Jr. looks. He looks like he's in an abuse shelter.
He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be in Arizona.
Every pass, he thinks I'm going to drop it. I'm making a mistake.
The media is up his ass too.
He's missing incomplete assignments.
Yeah.
Kyler was throwing out routes, and he's going on go routes. It looked
There's
really,
something
really
there.
bad.
There's something going on.
When he finally scored.
Yeah.
And that one-on-one, and he was just kneeling down. It wasn't a show-out moment. He was really like, Jesus, thank you. Just he was so elated. He was relieved that he finally caught the ball that mattered. Because it was man, it's bad. That's obviously McBride is the target there. And Dorsch looked. Where's Harrison? When is that guy's a stud in college? Nothing better.
Now, if Arizona struggles for the next few weeks up until the trade deadline, do you think they move him?
They won't move Marvin.
No.
I don't think they do that. Okay. First round pick,
Just
8th overall. I mean,
sometimes you
Maybe,
need to change
you
the
never know.
scenery.
You never do know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Murray is. He's a rich man's Tua. He just missed. They're not all hits, man. And they gave him a bunch of money. He runs around like a little toddler that's at the park, and his mom's chasing him.
I'd say he's almost an even man's too. I got what you're saying though.
He isn't.
They're about.
He's Tua without the concussions.
Yeah, as many, because I think he's been
Yeah,
rattled too.
And he still looks 15 years old. Like, where's your mom?
Dallas, Green Bay. Okay. Implication wise, does Dallas? We talk about getting up for games. No one in that organization seems to like Jerry Jones, right? We be honest. Players to coaches to the fans to the media.
They're scared of him.
I wouldn't say that. I agree with that, but I don't like because part of me wants to go. You want to win it, win it for the Gipper, but I almost feel like I could see Dallas
Going the
not
other way?
necessarily laying down, but like if Micah gets one ridiculous play in the beginning of the game, I could just see the wheels coming off at Dallas, just coming off.
What you just described, win one for the Gipper. Let's get up for, Micah's on the other team. Let's win one for the coach. Let's win one for the owner. I think it's the opposite way. I think Green Bay gets up even more to win for Micah.
The worst thing that could have ever happened to Dallas was Cleveland beating Green Bay.
Right?
I'm not even kidding.
Right.
I'm like, oh, man, Dallas.
You out here driving like a pissed-off teenager. Talladega Nights. They love how Micah is so vocal and vibrant in the defense. He's now their captain. He's only been there a couple of weeks. And he acts and looks like he's been there since he was drafted.
Yeah.
He was drafted by the team. They love him.
This guy's halvesy shirt on out there.
He's running around like Micah. He's excited. He's happy to go to work. Out of his own mouth, when Jerry kind of sat him down at that meeting, was like, hey, we made an agreement. We had an agreement. And
it wasn't
Micah's
legally
like,
binding and your agent wasn't there, but we had one.
He's like, dude, I'm just a player. I'm intimidated. Like, how do you sit me down?
Yeah,
and talk
I don't
about
understand
money?
how he didn't get in trouble for tampering, Jerry Jones, because I don't care. You're right, agreement or not, you're the owner and the GM, and you got him in your office, and you're like, so this works, right? So this works.
Right.
We're doing
What are you
this,
gonna say
right?
he's like, what am I going to say? That's the owner. Like, yeah, man. Like,
whatever.
Whatever.
His response was, I'll talk to my agent, which is what it should have been.
Yeah,
That sounds good, but I need to talk to my agent.
He left out of there uncomfortable, and because he's like, why should I be talking about my contract? And yeah, you say whatever to the owner. You just say what that's
That's
the
the
boss.
Louis C.K. In front of the girls.
Yeah.
Like, of course he asked permission, but of course they're going to say yes because they want to lose their job.
Exactly. He got Louis C.K.'d.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He
Like, what am I
absolutely
supposed
did.
to? Yeah, absolutely, Jerry. Whatever you say, man. Please don't.
Yeah. He got CK'd.
And
So he's going to go into tomorrow's game.
the entire game plan is going to be to stop him, which is going to blow up in Dallas's face, I think.
How do you stop him when he gets lined up in 4 different places?
But think about if they put all their
You
resources.
start spying a defensive player? It's reverse spying?
I think you're going to see people being brought in to chip. You're going to have extra in the backfield. But what's going to do is open up every other person.
It's
So they can be like, Micah didn't get 1 sack. Yeah, but the rest of the team got 6 sacks because
how sexy of a exclusive Sunday night game is that?
it's gonna be fun to watch.
It's gonna be fun.
Even
to watch.
if Green Bay wins by 40, it's gonna be
Green
fun
Bay
to watch.
over everything.
I'm taking Green Bay. Yeah.
I like the over. I do think that Dallas tries to go from flaccid to mid chub.
You thinking like 35-17? That'll get you over.
I'm thinking 31-20. Okay. I'll give them 2 scores. They're gonna.
All right.
What did you say to us?
I was saying around 35-17.
Okay, so we're at the same number essentially. We just and the big number's 46.5. Yeah, I like.
Dallas has only scored over 20 points one time this season. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and that was against the Giants, who, you know, are the Giants.
Then Monday night, it's your Finns on the road. No, pardon me, at home.
At home. In their new rivalry jersey, which I want to buy because those things look awesome.
They'd look tough.
The black helmets.
Yeah.
First time in their history they won't be wearing their white helmet.
And it's on TV.
Well, this is a if they don't win it, it gets blown up. Because they have the Jets, then they have what? Cleveland or Carolina. 3 out of their next 4 are against teams that they on paper should be able to beat, with the Chargers in there, sandwich in there. I have an opportunity to go to this game. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but
and you get to see the new jerseys. Oh man, you get to watch that game. But you're driving to watch Tyrod Taylor too.
Is that official? Because like yesterday, the day before, they were saying that it looks like Fields might go.
Okay. Well, then
not that either one is not very good. This should be the Jets have, even taking my Dolphin fanness out of this, the Jets have injuries maybe as bad as the Dolphins. The media's already calling for Aaron Glenn after 3 games. I couldn't imagine coaching in New York. Like, he didn't exactly inherit world beaters.
No, he didn't.
And Dan Campbell got time. If that would have been the Giants or the Jets, he got ran out of there after that first season. But they stuck with him.
If you're a dead duck coach, that's just you'll remember when Raheem Morris with the Tampa Bay Bucks. They do the regime change and they bring in Raheem Morris, a nobody for the value at the time of his coaching career.
Yeah, he's still not great, but yeah.
They just wanted a Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
So they stick a guy down there on the field that he's just a dead duck coach. Look, here's $1.5 million. Go run the team for 2 years, and while we get off the floor. And now he's doing a pretty good job in Atlanta. But the Jets have that doing pretty good job. I like Atlanta. I like some of that talent. The defense.
So you think Aaron Glenn's just a Band-Aid coach?
No, I don't.
That's what I was saying. I think they brought him in knowing what he did in Detroit with Dan.
Yeah, but they need to give him a minute. If he was a Band-Aid coach, then they're just waiting for the next coach to be available so that they find their long-term coach.
Plus, he's a former Jets player.
He is a long-term coach, but he doesn't have anything. He was an assistant.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take it. And I hate the Jets. I'm a Dolphins fan. I hate the Jets. But I think for him to be scrutinized as bad as he's being scrutinized.
But it's New York, to your point. It's New York.
It is.
That's what's going to happen.
And he's getting clowned for the celebration on the block field goal.
Yeah. But I like his energy.
It's good energy.
Dude, dance up and down the field.
But you're right. Like, when there's still almost 2 minutes left to go in the game and you're up by, 1.
And he's my age. I mean, he's got gray in his beard, but he played. He was an all-pro.
Yeah, no, yeah, I remember the days.
So,
yeah.
Like, he has fire in him.
Yeah.
He grabs people by, he's accountability. He's a player's coach. He played. Like, he's like, you MF, I played this game too. Like, do better.
Yeah.
And so I like his vibe. It's going to take him a minute to find people that are like him because Larry Bird was a lousy coach. Horrible coach.
Yeah.
He expected everybody to be able to go and put the ball in the basket like he did.
Just be Larry Bird.
Just be Larry Bird. And they're like, dude, we're not you, man. Like, we can't do that. We can't do the things that you
Yeah.
did.
Michael Jordan didn't do great as an owner either, a GM.
No.
Just be Michael Jordan.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. So I mean, I the first week of the season I was already gun shy. I think I picked Miami over New England, but I was worried. I didn't think they had a shot in hell against Buffalo, and they surprised me. On the show, I picked Buffalo over them, which hurt a lot. This game, though, I think because it's the season, it's everything. If they lose this game, then they might as well pack it in because there's no trade Tyreek, blow the whole damn thing up, and I'm serious. I think Miami. I think it's going to be an ugly ass, low scoring, probably one of those games that make you want to rip your hair out. That Miami wins like 13-10 or 17. Yeah, like just maybe they're up 17-13. The Jets have the ball, and you're going, no, God, no, God, no, God, no. You know what I mean?
We're on the same sheet of music. I think the first team to 17 wins, and I think it's Miami. I think you guys win a close game.
Now, in saying that, if Miami wins, I could see them pulling themselves at least for the next few weeks up off the mat because then you got a little confidence, and you go play another bottom feeder team, and then you get another win. Then the Chargers. Then you got the Chargers.
Those underwater caverns, and they found a pocket of air, and they need to take a deep breath and get through.
Because I like Mike as a coach, and I think the GM is at fault there in that situation. We could do an entire 3-hour show about that. Like the saying is, they just cook the ingredient. They don't buy the ingredients.
We need the website up so I can put the side-by-sides of you and Mike, which are amazing, by the way.
Mike's aging like a president right now.
He is aging like a president.
It's not good.
Doesn't look like you anymore.
He used to just a little bit on the ums and the ahs, but now it's 80% of his vocabulary is
And he does not care. Whatever. He loves him some him, and it's his opinion, and it's his idea, and it's his decision. I do what I want to do, and if you want to fire me, fire me. That's fine.
Well, because he knows that he'll be hired immediately.
Yeah.
Because Miami, right in the last few years, has been a dumpster franchise.
What he gets to.
So he's like,
lean
someone
back
else
on.
is going to take me immediately.
He's going to fall back on that.
He'll go back to San Francisco and be an offensive
I'm
coordinator.
A progressive coach. Yeah. The players liked me.
They clearly didn't give up on him. Yeah.
They do exit interviews, and all the players talk. That guy's a dick. That guy's great. That guy's not. Mike Singletary. Oh my God.
Ass man.
He pulls his pants down in the middle at halftime.
Yeah.
With his junk out.
Yeah. Can't do that anymore.
With this stuff, and he's like, "Look at me." Like,
you guys are playing like this.
Who does that? And lastly,
so we're both Miami. This Denver should win, right? Back up Cincinnati. Cincinnati is not good.
Denver.
The heat's building on Zach Taylor.
Denver might be my. I don't want to say it out loud.
Don't say it. The only quarterback that's been injured more than Tua since they've come in the league, Joe Burrow. I don't think Browning has a chance.
Who are you going to take for your survivor?
I think I will go Detroit. I think I'm going to hurt myself.
Faux mark. No, not what from the bleachers. I am also going to take the Detroit Lions.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You're good. You're doing it just so we can go out together if they lose. I see what you're doing.
That's the play, and I haven't used them yet. I know that you guys have to restart.
I haven't used them yet.
I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna
either
recycle.
way.
Okay.
All right.
Do you like as your eliminator game? You have to pick a team that's guaranteed to win. You have to pick one team to win. Is it going to be the Denver Broncos at home against Cincinnati? Is it going to be the Packers on the road against the Cowboys? Is it going to be the Chargers on the road against New York, or the Lions at home against the Browns?
I'll go with Green Bay.
She took Green Bay. Strong. Okay. Channel your inner Tanya, the one that didn't fall. Which would she pick? Well, you're answering like
San Antonio.
Name them off again.
It was. I want to thank you for being here.
I had to
week.
pick mine. I can't think for her too.
No,
I need to hear them
It was a
again.
great time to have you.
I need to hear them again.
Everybody's concerned about my mental and physical
No,
well-being.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're really
yeah,
not.
they are, but for other reasons.
Exactly.
That's a reverse dunk. Nice job to alley-oop Bean on the dunk. Well done. You don't know. That's okay. You're amazing. Bean, thanks a bunch.
Yeah, thank you.
I think the Bucks are great.
Wednesday or this week we have some baseball preview coming up.
Wednesday's show is going to be an intimate and thorough, no ADHD prisms. And
Yeah, you
walks
needed to get it
down.
all out this week.
We got the tour and bluff. We got the tour and we got it out of the way. Wednesday's going to be the baseball playoff breakdown, short-term investments, and the actual breakdowns of each series. I boxed when I was young. I love boxing. Baseball's my favorite sport. You and I have gone to handfuls of games.
Yeah.
I enjoy baseball, and we're not even friends. And I go to baseball games with you. Well, I'm just saying, like,
Ouch.
like how many picnics do we go on? And then what am I going to eat? Because his picnic basket's going to be different. It's
Eat
going to
my
have
ass with that attitude you got over there.
he's got vegetables and things that are healthy in his basket, and I've got.
Hey, we both like hummus.
We do. I do love hummus.
Some blue corn chips. Don't lie.
As-
yeah, I'm close. Let me finish.
Wow.
Say one more thing. Say grape tomatoes.
Oh, I love grape
Oh,
tomatoes.
yeah, there it is.
I gotta go.
We'll see you guys.
I'm gay.